But I gotta return that downstairs too. I forgot I had that up here. Yeah, I was doing a demonstration in here. All right, so that was business that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. Doing a setup for, like I said, finishing our installment for the Legacy Smoke Lounge. So I'm thanking them so much for basically contacting me, reaching out to me, so we can get things all squared away, so we can see exactly what I'm going to be doing for them to help them out, and also to do the installments over there. But that window technology, man, it's absolutely amazing, that spray-on application. And what's interesting about it is the fact that that product was on top of my, I gotta get a fan because the area I'm sitting at is hot. But that technology was sitting on top of my refrigerator for about 2 weeks. That technology could do exactly what it could do, which is actually freaking amazing. So we did some demonstrations in the house, and it came up nicely. I was able to produce on both sides crystal clear. But making it a window technology, I had to make sure that it worked in a window. And what better way to test it than to have it in a storefront window where we have a ton of sunlight pushing through the glass. And man, it did better than I ever thought. Not only were we able to use technology yesterday and even having a good amount of light hitting the screen, but it took a direct hit from sunlight. The only technology we got that has that capability is Sun Killer, and that stuff is better than the Sun Killer technology we engineered. It's way better. It's still at 1%. You know what we could do with that stuff? We can literally use that stuff as a booster activator to spray on screens to make screens produce better ambient light projection technology. We can use it as a booster, which I'm going to test that stuff on some other stuff now. Because, man, I got this thing all looped around this. How did I get this all looped around here? It's just absolutely incredible what we can do with that now. We now have a technology that can absorb sunlight. Ah, that fan on me in here. It's definitely hot. We got a technology that can absorb sunlight. And this makes it extremely valuable technology now, because, you know, one of the things I watched some of the storefront demonstrations today on how people were displaying window advertising using projectors through glass. All those demonstrations were done where they had some kind of cloudiness outside, maybe in the afternoon hours, not afternoon hours, but more like in the evening hours, where you don't have any sunlight making direct hit with the screen, and that way they wouldn't have to worry about the screen washing out or fading or anything like that. So that means if that's the case, and you have to wait a certain time of the day, or you have to have massive awnings over top to try to be able to control how much light actually enters the screen, that means you have a timeline when you can use the screen. If that technology only pulled up where we had the awning over top of it, that means anytime we do business with a company and say they don't have an awning over top of their store, they would be forced to have to put one in order to get the screen paint to activate, to get it to work. But because it took a direct hit from sunlight, means that we don't have to worry about ever having to coach stores into putting in or spending extra money to put in an awning. That's absolutely fantastic, because that means we can just coat it on, spray it on, or we can put it on a piece of film, or we can put it on plexiglass, coat it in, and boom, it'll activate. Doesn't require expensive projectors, none of that nonsense at the end of the day. That's absolutely fantastic. So Man, I told y'all next time when you see me, I was going to be on the install. I am so happy about this. So much is going to change for the company, I'm telling you. This year is my year for basically advertising and marketing the products. And the fact that we're blessed to be in this establishment here, because if it weren't for these people at all, we would have had nowhere to actually display the invisible technology, which was needed in order to show it off. So they helped us out a great deal. The Legacy Smoke Lounge, which we just got finished having a conversation, that's why I had to cut the video short. They got all kinds of ideas for the technology. That glass technology, yes. Because again, that is the only technology of its kind right now that can advertise and sunlight can push right through the glass without disrupting the picture. Do you have any idea what that technology downstairs is worth now? Because it can absorb sunlight. That means that the competition, we have no competition. That technology, we have no competition. We don't have any competition when it comes to our projection screens. Our black technology, we don't have any competition. Who was supposed to have a rear projection screen paint? And people claim to have rear projection. They never test these things out at all. Curious if you are, and we know one person claims to have a projection screen paint. I like to see that thing take a direct hit from sunlight and see what happens. Man. Boy, I'm telling you, that puts us on a whole nother category of rear projection technology. And we literally have a technology now that can absorb sunlight. Sun Killer could do it, and now we got something beyond Sun Killer. And mind you, we thought we had to add in the technology that makes Sun Killer in order for the screen to absorb sunlight, and found out it already had it. Capabilities were already there. This is the wonderful thing about when we put down on our website God's technology. When we put that down, do you see how that technology down there? We don't even know how advanced it is. We don't even know the capabilities that it has. It's absorbing sunlight right now. We got it out there, absorbing sunlight. That's how amazing God's technology is at the end of the day. For all you haters, you naysayers, and all at the end of the day, don't want to go against, say things about my religion and what kind of person I am. I just got finished having this conversation in a live stream, talking about how we're blessed with incredible technology. And here we are, we got a screen downstairs absorbing, eating sunlight. Do you know, if you have a technology that has that capability, what that makes your technology worth? That is beyond ambient light projection technology downstairs, way beyond it. For those of you sitting there and thinking I'm bragging, no, I'm preaching about the Lord. For your naysayers at the end of the day, for haters at the end of the day who get mad at us because we work hard, because we push hard. And when I say we, me and God, well, God don't got to push hard and work hard, he's God. But that's my business partner at the end of the day. So is my cat, Taco, CEO. But anyway, you know, when y'all make mockery of our products and God goes, here you go, sir, good servant, there you go. We're not good servants. Sometimes I do things that doesn't make me a good servant. But anyway, here you go, servant. This is what I'm blessing with you today. I would have never knew that that technology that was sitting on top of my refrigerator for 2 weeks had the ability to be able to absorb sunlight. Freaking unbelievable. So happy about that. Now I don't have to ever think about telling the store owner that, look, if you want to use this technology, you have to do it at 6 o'clock. If you want to use this, you have to have awnings. Your windows have to be in the shade. None of that. We can basically show that, hey, look, you can go into your storefront. You can get ready to turn your projector on, start your operations, and you can basically run this technology in your windows from 8 or 9 or whatever time you get up in the morning, and you can run it at 12 o'clock, you can run it at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, doesn't make a difference. You don't have to have an on if you want. It can absorb sunlight, doesn't require expensive projectors. One coat application dries within minutes. Man, couldn't ask for anything better. I tell you, she had passed that test. That sunlight test, it passed that sunlight test. And you got screens out there right now that can't even sit next to an open window because the screen will wash out. Man, what we could do with that stuff. Now, of course, this stuff is going to be a spray-on application only. We're pricing it at $587 for 32 ounces. It'll paint the screen size to 160 inches, or window around 160. It's a pretty big window at the end of the day. That's a very big window. It's like I said, no 2 coats, 3 coats. 1 coat, just have to lay in the screen and it pops. That's it, because it's very highly concentrated. Low odor, low VOC, water base, all that good stuff at the end of the day that you definitely want with it. We advise if you are going to be using this for window displays to use ultra short throws, because an ultra short throw projector, again, it's going to give you that much larger screen at 150, 160, whatever size you want to get out of it, but you don't have the lamp glare coming off of it. And this is going to be fantastic for storefronts because, again, you don't have to do those expensive decals that they have up there. You don't have to worry about any of that. Or spending the money, $1,000, $2,000, whatever it costs for those decals. But those decals aren't cheap. You could change your window advertisement out at will, which means a Fire Stick or anything you want to hook up from your computer. You can make your own commercials, whatever you want. Put it right through your glass. How much money that saves people who have business at the end of the day. Who has decals out here right now? There we go. Perfect example. So right out my window, see that right there? Those decals they got in the windows? See that right there? That right there cost them so much money just to put that in there. Those decals in the window of burritos, of 1, 2, or 3 burritos, where our technology will allow them to be able to advertise their entire restaurant menu right through glass. And they can do that while the sun is up. Now right now, it's shady on that side of the street. It wouldn't make a difference for our technology. And over here, it's sunny. So when we paint this glass on this side, these 2 big windows, oh, this is getting painted too, by the way. They want us to paint this too. When we paint this and they see fish and meadows and countrysides and all kinds of stuff displaying this glass, you see all these buildings all the way across here? These are all luxury condos right across there. That's an office building right over there. See right here? That building right there that you can rent right there, those are luxury condos over there. When they see that technology is displaying across this glass right here, when we display at the bottom, everybody down here is going to want that technology. Everybody's going to want it. This is the position that my Lord and Savior has put our company into. All right, people, with that being said, I'm going to go downstairs and get some more videos of the screen. I'm going to be going back over to the other side because I want to do some more videos on the classroom screen because I didn't do enough videos on there. So I'm probably going to do that in a few minutes. And I'm up here chilling and relaxing right now because, like I said, we got the kids down below on the 2nd, and then they're doing the food drive on the 1st. And I don't want to be walking back and forth while people are trying to get food. So I'm going to stay up here, enjoy the scenery, think about our future. And, yep. That's it. That's all we needed. I just needed one building. Just one building to advertise that technology. But we got more than what we thought we was going to get. More than thought. That technology ate sunlight. It consumes sunlight. Did much better than a sun killer. And you know the funny thing about it is, we can advance it. We can actually make it better than what you just saw downstairs. Oh, man, this is great. Contract will be kicking in pretty soon because they saw that technology. See, the thing about it, we showed them the first technology. They were blown away by that. In a couple of weeks, we upgraded to new technology that fast. So they already know they got people set up to market that product downstairs already. Now, for a person who's supposed to be a scammer at the end of the day, God sure does bless my hand a lot. Because, you know, God does not bless the wicked. He can't. He doesn't like the wicked. He can't stand it. That's why he made hell. So why in the world does he keep blessing our technology? Look at that. See that sun out there right now? Some of y'all right now with projection screens, you're closing your windows. You can't have that light pushing in. It's up a wash your screen out. And we got a screen downstairs eating that sunlight right now. Our hand is blessed because our technology works, and my technology comes from God. When you sit there at the end of the day and say we're scammers and fakes, guess who else you're calling scammers and fakes? My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Because that's my blessing downstairs right now. That's running in all this sunlight. That's my blessing down there. And when you naysayers say that nasty stuff out of your mouth, you basically cause destruction on your own heads. That's why your hand can't be blessed. That's why your technology can't go anywhere, can't do anything. It's stuck. God can't bless you. You do the devil's work. That technology sitting down there, it's going to make me a millionaire in no time at all. Do you have any idea? These stores around here, when they see that technology blowing through this window, everybody is going to want it. Look at that. I walked through this whole entire strip, looking at all these stores, how they have all their advertisements set up to advertise their products through the windows. They use that same decal. That's what they use. And this whole entire section over here is going to have window projection technology. And they're going to want it because all the people will be over here looking at this glass, looking at these windows. Cars will be slowing down, staring at this, and they're going to want the same thing. They're going to want the same traffic to come to their front door. I can't believe that technology was sitting on my refrigerator for 2 weeks. I was going to throw it in the trash. I literally was going to throw it in the trash because I rolled on there. I never tested it out. I figured it was a waste of time. I was going to take it, throw it in the trash. And for some reason, I got bored, and I said, let me go check this out and see what it does. And that thing popped up. I said, we can do something with this. Come over here, set it up in the glass, let that light hit it. I wasn't 100% sure it was going to hit. I know it was God's technology, but sometimes, yeah, I do doubt. I shouldn't, but I do sometimes. And I thought, let's put it in the glass and see what happens. And when that image pushed, I was like, oh my goodness, it's got. I'm thinking that we put sun killer into this. This stuff is going to pop even crazier. I slid it over in that sunlight. When that sunlight went through that screen pulled that image back out. I said, we got a better version of the sun killer technology. So let me put this out here real quick. If you want to invest in my company, you better do it quick. Because when that stuff goes up, we're going to have people beating down our door to get our hands on our technology to be a part of that. Because anyone that's going to be a part of our technology is going to get rich. As I said before, advertising is a billion-dollar industry. And right now, we got the best. Well, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.